Take your time. Oh, not?
Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Ms. Ross, would you call roll, please?
Yes, ma'am. Mayor Miller is absent. Mr. Lopez.
Here.
Ms. Parker,
Here.
Mr. Rackler. Mr. Sell,
Here.
Mr. Davis,
Here.
Mr. Merrick,
Here.
Mr. Robinson,
Here.
and Ms. Cordova.
Here.
Thank you. Okay, we have a quorum.
Very good, thank you. Okay, moving on to action items, Finance Department, Ms. Rivera. Director, item number 1, governing bodies public hearing for approval of fiscal year 2026 budget and resolution 2025-2000-25.
We'll need an action.
I'll make a motion to enter in a public hearing. Second.
Okay, a motion has been made to enter into public hearing for Mr. Self, seconded by, I'm sorry, Mr. Merrick. Was it right? Merrick, okay, very good. All those in favor say aye. Same sign.
Aye.
Okay, very good.
And then if there's any comments from the public.
Okay, and do we have any comments from the public at this time? Being none, we'll go to item number B, action to close the public hearing.
Second.
Motion has been made by Mr. Robinson, seconded by Mr. Lopez. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay, motion passes. Item number C, action by council as a result of the public hearing.
And
Okay,
then
what is your pleasure?
I can comment on the budget, the final presentation of this final budget, and then we can make an action to approve or.
Okay,
So in your packet is the recap report, and it's also on the board for you, but this is our final fiscal year 2026 budget. I realize that some of you have probably already seen this budget like 3 or 4 times. But the main thing is the key changes to the budget were the beginning cash balances from the preliminary is what we had to change. And then the investment balances as well to record those with the respective ending balances as of June 30th. In this final budget, we did update the firefighter recruitment fund to capture the amount that will be reverted to the state. And then the other changes were to municipal streets fund. We actually received the TPF funding in fiscal year 2025. So then we removed the revenue from the fiscal year 2026, but kept the expenditures in that budget. We will plan to, of course, still utilize budget adjustments as some items will be needed for awarded grants and such, and then to capture some rollovers that we will need to have in fiscal year 2026. Another item that came off the preliminary budget that we initially had was a little bit of ARPA expenditures, but we fully expended that in fiscal year 2025, so we won't need that for fiscal year 2026. That is pretty much in summary, the changes that we have for our final budget. I will stand for any questions.
anyone have any questions of Ms. Rivera? None. At this time, with no questions, what is your pleasure on action by council as a result of the public hearing?
Ms. Parker,
Yes.
I would like to state that this was reviewed by the Finance Committee and it was recommended for approval. And I will make the motion to approve.
Okay, a motion has been made by Mrs. Cordova, seconded by Mr. Robinson. All those in favor say aye. Same-
Aye.
Actually, since this is a resolution.
Oh,
Roll
we're
call.
on call vote.
very good. We do roll.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Lopez,
Here. Oh, yes.
Ms. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Rackler,
Yes.
Mr. Self,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
I'd like to abstain on the basis that I don't have any real information about the budget.
thank you. And Mr. Merrick,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson, and Ms. Cordova.
Yes.
It carries.
Good, thank you very much. Okay, moving on to item number 2, governing bodies approval of final fourth quarter financial report and resolution 2025-26. Mr. Bear.
Okay, so this is our final fourth quarter report for fiscal year 2025. This one also is a resolution as required by Department of Finance. Typically, I do present to you the quarterly report, but it's just in a presentation on our agenda. But this one is a resolution. So this quarterly report, can I present the recap?
Below this,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
there you go.
What page is that for those of us?
So page 35 of your packet.
Thank
Mhm. And it looks really similar, of course, to that but final budget numbers. And these are state reporting. You'll see on there, it's what we submit through the LGBMS portal, but it's this reports from the state that we generate. So this quarterly report represents ending balances as of June 30th, 2025, and then year-to-date activity that captures our fiscal year, which is July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025. All funds performed well and were within the budgeted amounts that we had budgeted for fiscal year 2025, and even with the budget adjustments that we had throughout the year, which we had quite a bit. Our general fund was budgeted to expend $12,586,025, and we expended $11,201,729, leaving about 10% unexpended. Revenues budgeted were at a little over 10.9 million, and we received 11.8 million. Now a little over 400 of that, 400,000 is transferred to our economic development fund, leaving an overall increase to our general fund of about 500,000. Our other key fund, Water Enterprise, is Enterprise Fund. We had budgeted in fiscal year 2025, 10 million for both revenues and expenditures, which 4.1 million was budgeted for grant and loan funding, so combination. Our actuals, as you can see in the Water Enterprise Fund, were 6.5 million in revenues and then 4.2 million in expenditures. So I will stand for any questions on the quarterly report.
Okay, is there any questions, Mr. Rivera, at this time?
No questions, but once again, this was reviewed and approved from the finance committee.
Okay, what is your pleasure for governing bodies approval of final fourth quarter financial report and resolution 2025-26?
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, a motion has been made by Mr. Self, seconded by Mr. Lopez. Ms. Danielle, would you read roll, please?
Yes. Mr. Lopez,
Yes.
Ms. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Rackler,
Yes.
Mr. Self,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Merrick,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
and Ms. Cordova.
Yes.
It carries.
Very good. Moving on to item number 3, governing bodies approval of fiscal year 2025, fourth quarter budget adjustments, resolution 2025-27.
Okay, so this one's just a few budget adjustments. We primarily took care of quite a bit in part 1 when we did for fourth quarter. These are just some actuals for our EMS fund and then our fire protection fund. And then we did have one budget adjustment to our general fund for maintenance and building, and that was out of the streets fund for 11,000. So I'll stand for any questions on our budget adjustments.
Any questions of Ms. Rivera? Regarding the budget adjustments.
And these again also went before finance for their review.
Okay, what is your pleasure for governing bodies approval of fiscal year 2025, fourth quarter budget adjustments, resolution 2025-27?
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Okay, a motion has been made by Mr. Self, seconded by Mr. Robinson. Ms. Danielle, if you would do roll, please.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Lopez,
Yes.
Ms. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Reckler,
Yes.
Mr. Self,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Merrick,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
and Ms. Cordova.
Yes.
Okay, very good, thank you. Moving on to item number 4, governing bodies ratification of Finance Department's actions on bills, expenses for May and June 2025. Mr. Rivera.
So again, council, these expenditure reports for the month of April and May were brought before our finance committee for their review and also recommended for approval. Mr. Elkins at the time did wanted to know what a check was for that was made out to Core & Main for $23,000, I believe. And I did confirm with Mr. Mendoza that it was for warehouse inventory parts, mainly for distribution. So anything for the water distribution. And so I'll stand for any questions. I know it's a lengthy document.
Hey, any questions or comments of Mr. Rivera? Okay. Are we going to do we do roll call on this one?
You don't have to, it's if you want to.
It's okay, let's go ahead and just continue
Okay.
with the roll call, please.
Sure.
Very good, thank you.
Yes. Mr. Lopez,
So we need, I'm sorry, we need a
Do we
motion.
need,
Seconded, yes,
yes.
sorry.
Motion to approve. Second.
Yeah, a motion has been made by Mr. Reckler, seconded by Mr. Merrick. All those, oops, sorry, Miss Danielle, if you would do roll. Sure, thank you.
Mr. Lopez,
Yes.
Ms. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Reckler,
Yes.
Mr. Self,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Merrick,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
and Ms. Cordova.
yes.
It carries.
Very good. Moving on to item number 5, governing bodies approval of resolution 2025-28 for banking services with JP Stone Community Bank and identifying signatories for city accounts. Ms. Rivera.
And council, again, this was an item that was brought before our finance committee. It was a proposal and it's also submitted in your packet. So you'll see that page 103 in your packet if you're looking at it now. So this is for 2 specific funds. So to provide banking services for our LGB abatement opioid fund and the economic development fund. Currently, the respective balances are $293,117 for the LGB abatement opioid fund and $1,521,760 for the economic development fund. I will stand for any questions. This gives the opportunity for this bank to provide banking services, meeting our requirements, and then paying out the rates specified in the proposal.
Okay, is there any questions from council for Mr. Rivera on this?
Just to clarify, if you would, please, I thought we had voted on the bank about a month ago, so we're kind of confused.
So yes, so New Mexico Bank and Trust is our banking services fiscal agent, main banking. This was just specifically for two funds.
For a reason, the other bank can't.
To give the opportunity for banking services to another local bank.
Any other questions? Comments? Okay. I need what is the,
Make motion to approve resolution. Second.
okay, a motion has been made by Mr. Merrick, seconded by Mr. Robinson. And Ms. Danielle, would you do roll, please?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Lopez,
Yes.
Ms. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Reckler,
Yes.
Mr. Self,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
I would like to abstain on grounds of my relationship with the bank.
Yes, sir. Mr. Merrick,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
and Ms. Cordova.
Yes.
Very good, thank you. Moving on to item number 6. Governing body's approval of proposed finance department's organization chart for the city of Portales. Ms. Rivera.
Hey, council, in our finance committee, we discussed the hardships that our city has endured due to significant personnel changes, causing such a financial impact. Our finances need to, no matter regardless of our personal changes, need to remain solid. And we also need to know where we stand as our employees and staff need to know where we stand in our finances. I feel at this time, we have a critical need, and that is to potentially have a deputy finance director. So in your proposal, I propose adding a deputy finance director to our finance department, as you can see how I proposed in your packet, and moving the public works project administrator and the public infrastructure capital projects admin under also the finance team. The success of the project and grant administrators plays such an important role in our finances, from budgeting, capital projects, planning, reimbursements, and procurement. My vision is to create a team so strong that even a change in personnel will not affect the city's finances, and again, put the city at risk for potentially having to have a fiscal agent or even potentially losing any grant or funding due to that. I will stand for any questions.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, go ahead.
I'm not opposed to the chart, but is this making the city council micromanaging your department? If we approve this?
No, sir. From what I understand in our personnel policy, is that any restructuring of the organization is the city council.
City council have to approve it, they'll come through the city manager.
Correct.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments?
So the bottom 5 are already filled positions, correct? What's the new one being deputy?
Correct.
And that comes from where? Or is that because we didn't hire public works director, or why we have budget for that?
So we currently under the finance department, we have accounts payable position. Right now, it's being served by a temporary services contractor. But that accounts payable, that would become a task of the deputy finance director.
We discussed what was mentioned in city council meetings previously about assisting the city manager. Discussed it with our current city manager, Ms. Rivera, and I think some of the staff had to comment. This is more critical at this point in time. That's not off the table in the future, but this is more critical at this stage, and felt like we needed to move forward with this.
Say we, this we in the finance committee.
Finance committee and recommendation from staff, city manager, and Ms. Rivera. I think that pretty much
Yes.
summed it up.
Is this an hourly position, a salary position, does it fall under the city manager?
We'll definitely have to review, but I'm thinking it would definitely be a salary position, as it also would help supervise the ones that we would be taken on.
So this position will be at will to the director of the finance director or the city manager. That's what I'm trying to clear up here.
So are you asking who would be?
Is the person, the deputy finance, report directly to your position, or is it at will to you or at will to the city manager?
Correct. How we have it now would report directly to the finance director. Now, we would definitely and could certainly look at the opportunity to add possibly tasks that could assist our city manager in this role.
I just want to make sure there's a clear line of demarcation between the boss city manager and you in this position.
Yes, sir.
And this is a full-time position.
Correct.
Okay, any other questions or comments?
I got a question, that person would be you responsible for her, right? Or for him?
For this position, correct.
If you had any problems, you would have to go to a man.
If I had problems,
Yes, with him or with her, whoever.
well, I'm sure there would be some evaluating and communication, but they would be under my supervision. Yes,
So the appeal rights to the city manager is what we really get to, I'm getting to. If there's a grievance between you and that person, do he or she agree to the city manager or do they agree to the personnel director? I mean, to the personnel director, to the city council.
Any other department or any other employee, he would not be appointed,
can we let him?
Yeah,
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 okay,
absolutely.
thank you.
So there was discussion regarding the structuring of this position. This individual would not be appointed. They would be a city employee, and so they would fall under the structure of every other city employee, the appeal process, personnel policy, all of those things. So yes, they would report to Mr. Minton in the sense that Mr. Minton is over the employees as he is Liliana. But there would still be that, right, council, your involvement. But yes, Mr. Minton and Liliana would be supervisors. Does that address the question?
Yeah, I think you did for me, because I'm worried about down the future, where I hope there ain't no problem, but sometimes in these positions, there are problems.
I think a great way for you guys to think about it is different in that Mr. Minton and I would be considered appointed officials. You would be considered elected officials, and then every other city employee in the room would be considered an employee. And so this individual would also be considered an employee.
Thank you.
So would this position be possibly filled from within the ranks that are currently working, or would this be advertised?
It will definitely be advertised.
Any other questions? Next. Yeah, they're kind of thinking.
I'll make the motion to approve this proposed finance department's organizational chart.
I'll second.
Okay, a motion has been made by Mr. Merrick, seconded by Mr. Self. And if you would go ahead, Ms. Danielle, and do a roll call, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mr. Lopez,
Yes,
Ms. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Rackler,
Yes.
Mr. Self,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes,
Mr. Merrick,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
and Ms. Cordova.
Yes.
It carries.
Motion passes. Thank you very much. Okay, that is all for the agenda. Ms. Rivera, I would like to commend you and your staff, your entire department. Thank you very much for the hard work and dedication and everything that you've done for the city of Portales. It's shown, and I think from now on, it's just going to be positive and really, really good. So we appreciate you and everyone in the department.
Thank you.
Much. Okay, is this something that we all need to sign?
Yes,
So
please.
do not leave, council, if you will make sure that you sign this. If there's nothing else.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yes.
we need signers authorized by the council for these accounts of the bank.
Did that as part of one.
You didn't do signers, I don't think authorized signers needed
The signatories. for
The
accounts.
resolution, does that cover that? And it lists on there the signatories. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And Liana, if you could just clarify what just happened for the record, because I believe she wasn't picked up on it.
She wasn't picked up on the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ms. Davis, for the record, was asking about the signatories. And they are in the resolution and they're listed, the names on there.
Very good. Okay, nothing else? This meeting is adjourned.